Good Sunday evening, everybody. This is Card Creating with Jean. My name is Jean Ducro, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in McFarland, Wisconsin. Welcome to Sunday nights with me. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. If you're watching me for the first time on Facebook, please like and share, and if you wish to catch me, hang on a second, I'm trying to get my iPad up here. There we go. Hi, Shar. Thanks for popping on. So hit the follow button if you want to follow me. I do demonstrations on Tuesday evenings at 6 and Sunday evenings at 6:30. If you're watching me on YouTube, which I try to transfer my videos over from Facebook to YouTube because they're on there for forever, then give me a thumbs up and click the bell to be notified when I put another video on. So, hi Rhonda, hi Carol, thanks for popping on, and thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Well, the countdown is here. Just a few more days until the new online exclusives go live, and there's some really nice things this time, and I'm really excited that you'll be able to see them and maybe order them if you wish. So I had a class today for the Cute as a Bug class, and they just left at 5 o'clock, so I had to quickly have something to eat before I needed to be back down here again with you. So anyway, hi Carol, thanks for popping on to watch tonight. We've got a really beautiful set that I'm going to show you tonight, and I think I'm going to do at least one more live with it because there's just so much to the set that I want to give it justice to all the beautiful things that you can do with it. It has beautiful designer series paper, and it has some specialty paper that goes with it. So I told the girls today that I'm pretty sure that I'm going to do a class on it because it's just too pretty to not. So, and it's flowers. What can I say? I like flowers. So anyway, as you can see, I don't have glasses on. I'm still trying to get used to that. So when I try to put my glasses on, my eyesight is really wonky. So I decided to just bear it and go without glasses. I do still need to use my reading glasses for some of the up-close stuff. I'm not good at reading yet, but I know in time it will settle down and heal up and I will be able to see. So anyway, I think I'm ready to turn the camera down. If you guys are all set, I will get busy and we will start creating. Down here, oops, there. Sorry, it's squeaky tonight. See how far back this goes. Oh, this is good. This is just fine. So if you do want to place an order, there is the link to my online store. And I really appreciate your business very, very much. So let's get started. I wasn't sure how I was going to go about creating, if I was even going to be able to, but this worked out fine. I was able to design the first card a couple days ago, and then I did the other one this afternoon while the girls were working on their things. So this suite comes with these really nice flat, and I mean they're really flat, embellishments. They're called Natural Matte Dots. Crumb Cake, Old Olive, Secret Sea, and then the white. And we will be using those. And then I'm going to grab the paper here and just show you the options in the paper. And I am not using a whole lot of the paper tonight, but some of it. This beautiful, beautiful hydrangea hue is one of the new in colors that is going to be coming out in, let me think, I have to stop and think, May. But they gave us a sneak peek of it in this paper. They always seem to have one color that sneaks out before the rest of them come out. So, but I think it's just so pretty. So this paper all has a copper foil to it on one side. As you can see, the Secret Sea with the tiny little flowers in it. Very pretty. And then we've got these pretty flowers and this nice linen back. And let me get my box over here. Some more pretty colors. Nice, I don't know what you want to call this, plaid, a check pattern. It has that same texturized look to it as the linen page did. This I think is so pretty. I can't wait to use this. I haven't broken into this one yet. The back is a mottled color in, what is the gray that's in it? We gotta look. Gray granite? Yep, gray granite. In fact, I have gray granite on my list to purchase because I actually don't have that color. And then, let's see. I already show you this one? Yes, I did. This one, I think, ooh, this is really pretty. And I love how the copper is in the leaves, and it just really brightens up the sheet. Same type as the gray granite, except this time it's in Old Olive, or is it Mossy Meadow? Kind of a cross between. It is Mossy Meadow. And then I think, and then this one. This is very pretty too, with the stems in that copper color. And the back of this one, oops, I'm going to turn it around. This is really pretty. Oh, this reminds me of wallpaper almost. I like it. It has that kind of linen background with the white print on it. Okay, and then along with the suite, there is the specialty paper, and this I haven't broken into yet at all. So this is, I think it's just one-sided. Sorry, I know that was kind of loud. Come on. Yeah, it's just the one-sided. It's so pretty. And I think you possibly can cut this out with the die. There is a die that cuts out. Let me see if I've got one sitting here. Where'd it go? Oh, maybe not. Not exactly right. Nope. But you could fussy cut those flowers. And I like this gridded paper as well. I think that's it. Yep. So I do want to make something with this. So that's probably what I will be featuring with the paper for the next card. Or, excuse me, Tuesday night. I got a mess here. Get out the stamps. Oh, and then there's ribbon that goes with this set as well. Let's see. show that to you. It's gray granite ribbon. Oops, that's not it. Where'd it go? There it is. I like it because it's a thinner ribbon. And it's a 1/4 of an inch wide, and it ties a nice bow. It's not stiff, or it's just stiff enough. Makes for a nice ribbon bow. And I just realized my card that I was going to make was supposed to have that on it tonight. Maybe I can still get it in. Stick it in. Okay, so we are going to start out. I went ahead and die cut everything just so that it would be a little easier. We are starting out with Mossy Meadow 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And this is going to go in the landscape position. Yeah, I think it's cute paper too, Rhonda. My little parts and pieces here. Okay. And then I'm using the linen side of this paper, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, and we are just going to put that right on here. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Hopefully it doesn't run out on me, because I don't know if I have another one in the drawer, but I do have the Seal Plus that I could use too. I just kind of like using it on this paper that has the foil on it. I gotta put my glasses on. I'm having a hard time seeing the edges. Okay. And then we have a piece of crumb cake, and this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. This is a piece of white cardstock that's going to go on the inside. It is 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm just going to tuck that inside for right now. Have that out of the way. And I am ready to do a little bit of stamping. We are going to stamp with Secret C for the sentiment and crumb cake on here. So let's see, we're going to put wishing you happiness and love on the outside, and that's going on this tag here. I'm going to do this a little different, I guess. My sample, I had it angled on both ends, but it isn't long enough. Okay, put that aside for right now, and get out our crumb cake. And we are just going to put some, do some light stamping on here. And I might try to see how this looks if I stamp off. No, too light. We're going to go with this. Yeah, maybe there. It's still really light, but that's fine. It's kind of a background. I'm going to take the other one so you can see the difference there. This one I didn't get clean enough though. I maybe should have wet my chamois down a little bit. And this one I'm going to put over here. There. Now I'm going to grab my cutter here, and we are going to cut this into 5 different pieces, and I think I'm going to end up with still taking a little bit off of one end or the other. We are going to cut it at, I was trying to divide this equally, and it was getting to be really fussy for me. So it's 13/16, so it's two little marks off of the 1 inch. Be 13, no, excuse me, 3, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so it's the little one. It's the one right after the 3/4 mark. I always get my shirt in my cutter. I don't know if you have that issue too, but yet I like it at the length of it. Make sure this stays straight. 3. There's just going to be a little bit chopped off. And I want to keep them in the same order. And we are going to arrange these on here. And it does not have to be even all the way across. So even as in straight across. Messy is good in this case. But I will kind of lay them down so that they have an equal edge. So at least we start out somewhat equal. That looks pretty good. And I know it's crooked, but it's okay because we're still going to put something over the top of this. And I think I'll put glue if it's going to behave for me. It was sticking on me earlier today. I'm purposely putting that on crooked. There. And now we are going to, I cut a small piece of this pretty DSP that is 5/8 by 4 3/4, and it is going to go across here. And we are going to center this on here. So let me add a little of this on. Let's see how good we can get this centered. I'm going to add some dimensionals on the back. Oh, I think I need to grab the last one out of here. Come on. Okay. It's on my list to get. This is the end, this is the end. Okay. Way down on the end, and then halfway is good enough. Okay. Make sure that that looks pretty even. And then I have some flowers and leaves and things that I cut out to add to this. We'll start with, let's see. Oh, I didn't cut the same things out that I had before. Let me see if I've got another green one of those. Well, I do not. But what do I have? I've got this one. Here it is. Okay. We are going to add this in here. I'm just going to add just a touch of glue. And I gotta look at my sample. Nope, it's glued down. And we're gonna take this one, it's like some wheat. And I think I'm gonna add this in first. Just on the edge of the stem. Doesn't take much. And we'll do the one on the other side. What's nice about just putting the glue on the stem is that you can still hold on to it. Now I'm going to just slip this in here because I've got a couple of these beautiful copper ones. And this I cut out using, I gotta see what it's called. Oh goodness, everything going on the floor. It's textured metallic paper. It's 12 by 12. You get a piece of gold, you get a piece of copper, and you get a piece that is, what do they call it? Tungsten. Okay. I'm trying to see if I want to add this underneath. Let's just see here. Okay. These two go down. I'm not going to cut that. Oh. Like a spring. couple more. And then I've got these guys to go in here. And those, I think we're going to grab my little ones. Getting kind of thick here. Okay. And this one down here. Right there. And a couple of these on here as well. Hi Pam, I'm glad you're able to watch tonight. Okay, we're just gonna kind of tuck these guys in there. Grab our dots here. And I'm going to put one down here, one up here, and a big one maybe there. Okay, we got the front done. I can't remember what I did on the inside. Oh yeah. Okay, this is an anniversary card. I'm going to do a happy anniversary. Get this put away. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. And we are going to put on your anniversary, but I am going to stamp some of this wheat. Looks like I got something on the stamp here. Don't want that. There we go. Before I try to clean off another stamp, I'm just going to add some, spray some water on here. There. All right. And we're going to use the crumb cake. And you can see that's what I was going off of. Or no, it's not. Oh, God, I'm not with it tonight. Okay, we're just going to put this on here. Like so. I thought I had grabbed my original, but I didn't. And we are going to do the on your anniversary in the sequence. I'll just tuck these here. kind of like having something over on the right hand side, so if you're not, you don't have to worry about being in the center with your sentiment. Okay, and our glue. And this card is actually one of the examples that goes with the set that I found on Stampin' Up! Site. And I thought, you know what, it's been a long time since I've cased one of their cards. They did not have the copper colored branches in there, and I just thought that helped pop it up. Here is mine. As you can see, I thought of adding those in after the fact, but I thought it would look better if it was tucked in a little bit. So, there is our first card. I'm going to send the one over the top there that I made so I don't get it confused with the one that we made together. Let me get my mess put back together. Alright, card number 2. We're going with a different color scheme. We're going to, oh, I need that. We're going to work more with that hydrangea hue. We're going to use the white Moody Palette Glossy Dots. And these do not stand up real tall either. They're pretty flat. So that's going to be our embellishments on this one. And I'm going to try to sneak in some of this. Oh, goodness gracious. I had so many little pieces, I thought I'm going to put it in a little cup so I don't lose it. Alright, and these are our sentiments. This is going to be a Get Well card. So, we've got 8.5 by 5.5. We're scoring it at 2 1/8. Get this straight. Oop, get the cutter on the other end. Get my sweater uncaught. And at 4 1/4. Let's do it again. Okay. The rest of the pieces I have covered. So we're going to bring this back. Burnish it right away. Okay, so this is the base of our card. We are going to be using Secret Sea with the hydrangea hue. Okay. And this is the piece that we are using this time. So I have a piece of Secret Sea that's 1/8 of an inch smaller than this, so it's 2 inches by 5 3/8. And that's going to go in on here. So I will go ahead and put that on. This card I found on Pinterest. And I thought, ooh, it's so pretty. I have to try to make one. So I did, and I thought, now I got to show it to you. And I'm going to go ahead and add this on, again using the Stampin' Seal. Come on. There we go. This piece is going to go on the inside. This is 4 1/4 by 5 3/8. That's going to go in here, so it's an 1/8 of an inch smaller. I had not seen a card like this. I mean, I've made this, the base this way, but it turns out just a little bit different, and I really like it. This is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, I believe. That is correct. Come on. Keep feeling like I'm, let's see, is there a top and a bottom? This looks pretty good. These flowers remind me of, is it cornflowers? That petal looks like it. Does that look like it's pretty good? Yes. Okay. So it's going to open like so. All right. We have a piece of Secret Sea that is 3 1/4 by 4 5/8, it looks like, and the white that's going to go on top of it, that is 3 1/8, I'm sorry, by 4 3/8. And they're going to go together like so, but I am not, actually I can put this in. It's going to go in here centered. I just won't put the other one in until I add the sentiments. I wanted to make this piece smaller so that you can at least see a little bit of the design of the paper. And this is going to go on the outside. So this piece is 2 3/4 by 4. And then the other piece here is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. And that will go together on that. But we are going to stamp, I gotta see which one it is. Is it the small one? Yes. We're going to stamp on here in the crumb cake, similar to what we did before, making a little background. It's not boho and it's not misty moon. Well, no, it's got, I'll get the misty moonlight out so you can kind of compare it. Okay, look at it. I gotta see what I'm doing here. I gotta curve this. Okay. Here's Misty Moonlight. Kind of. Probably as close as you're going to get. And what was the other? Boho Blue. Boho Blue has definitely got more green in it, I guess. But Misty would be kind of close. I think that's why it looks so good with Secret Sea, because I think Secret Sea is just a really dark version of this. Okay. Now I can actually put that on here. No. I've got too many choices here in glue. Don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully I am still on the camera for you. Keep thinking I'm too close to me. Alright, let's get this closed up. Alright, let's work on this. We've got some pieces that we're going to put on here. This is very vanilla pieces. And that's going to go in here, I think. And let's see, we've got these here. So we got white and we've got crumb cake. Let's get the glue flowing. Just a tad at the top. Whoop, get you out of the way. There. And now this guy. Come on. I guess I got glue on there. Couldn't tell there. Okay. Then we're doing this guy. I like to just put little dots of glue on the larger leaves. And then there's a couple of areas of stem that are a little thicker. All right. Let's see what I'm doing here. All right. And this is the same branch, just in white. I didn't even look to see who had posted this picture on Pinterest. That was not very good to me. I will go back and see if I can. I saved it so I would be able to bring it around like so. Okay. Got my little tag for our sentiment. And then I wanted to show you, I punched out these flowers using the dies, which are really nice because you do two at once. And all I did was go over my scrap paper, oops, there we go, where the flowers were. You get two like so. And I ran it through several times to get some of those flowers for what we're going to use. Then I want to get these to cup a little bit, so let me grab this is part of my take your pick tool for scoring. And I'm just going to put this in here and see if I can get it to cup a little bit. And it does nicely. I'm just kind of going around that circle, the hole in the middle. That's working slick. I tried using my fingernails and doing it before, and then I was upstairs eating supper and I thought, oh, you dope, you should have used your take your pick tool with the end. And I didn't feel like loading it onto the take your pick tool, and this works just fine. So I need 5 of these little guys. And I did cut some extras so that I had a choice of the ones that look nicest. Come on. Flip you over so you can at least be seen. These are pretty easy to line up too, if you are cutting them out of the DSP, which you can. They have, if you can see, there's one petal here that is much wider than the other, so it makes it easy to line up. There's several of these that don't have the hole in the center, that are just a straight daisy-like flower. And those would be the ones that you would do with the DSP. These, that there are two of them on the die, aren't open on the back to line it up with the DSP. Okay, get this out of the way. I don't need that. Now I do need my little mini glue dots. Or not glue dots. Dimensionals. We are going to do, whoop. Okay, turkey on there. This is one of those cards that no matter how many times you make it, it's going to be different each time. If I made this one again, I would put this guy over the top of that. But when I looked back at the picture, it looked like it was underneath. Okay, I'm going to hold off on the last one, because it's supposed to go in here, and I want to stamp this first. So let's do that. Stamp. See. Look on the inside of this. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's Hello Friend. Can't tell if it's straight. Yep, it's good. And I am going to go ahead and put the inside sentiment. Hope you feel your best soon. Like so. Okay, done with this. I have, I think, this one. I thought that needed something over the top of it on the inside. And I fussy cut some out of the scraps of paper that I had left, these little coppery colored wheat, whatever, some kind of a weed. Alright, so we are going to, I don't know what this is called doing, put a tail on this. And we are going to put dimensionals on this as well. It's going to go in here. I think I can get a big one on there. Alright, and then the last little guy is going to get tucked up here. Alright, get our flowers on. This makes for an absolutely gorgeous card. to go ahead and put a little glue on this. And I'm just going to tuck this over the top here. What do I got on there? Okay. So in here. And this is going to go on here so that there is an equal amount around, just to add a little something extra. Okay, now the ribbon. If I remember correctly, there was a piece of ribbon on this edge, and I need to cut it straight across. I think it was just to give it a little bit of an edge. That's kind of cool. Alright, how do I want to fasten that on? I think I'm going to try this. Just the layout. That's okay. I'll have to tell me what you think about it. Alright, now get it together here, or I'll lose the pin. Sure is enough. Okay. Well, that adds a little something something there, doesn't it? Okay, so I don't want to go past this. Sorry if my head's in the way, trying to get this straight. And I can see that this is not on there right there. That's better. Okay, we're getting there, but not quite done. Almost. We're going to put one of the little white dots in the center of each one of these flowers. It just makes them pop and just helps them, I don't know, look more realistic. No, that wouldn't be it, but it just adds something. Come on. Now, wanted something that was small. The other set that goes with the embellishments are too big. I'll show you. Come on. No. All right. There. What do you think of that one? I hope you like it. I know I sure do. It's a little different. Here's the one I made. Pretty much the same, but see, this one doesn't have the ribbon. That'll make it easy to determine which one I made for you guys here and which one was my sample. But I love these little flowers. Yeah, I like this card layout, how it doubles up here. Makes it look fancy. And here's the other one. So, you look at, these are the smallest ones they have, and it just, they would just be too big on there. Take up too much of the flower. This way you can at least see a little bit of the flower. If I would have had little white pearls would have been really pretty too, but I thought these were just as nice on there. So those are our two cards for tonight. Oh, it might be nice if I had them straight for you. Goodness. All right, get a few things here. I don't know where the cover is to this. Goodness sakes. All right, let's have our drawing. So we were doing cards with that fun paper on Tuesday. We have our Happy Easter, that's a book fold, and I used the Lunar Luster. And then this one. So this is somewhat similar, except it's in the so this one, except this one is portrait and this one is landscape. Words are hard tonight. I like this paper. It's just very cheerful. That's why I like it. Okay, let's have our drawing. Get my pen out. Okay, see who is lucky tonight. Oh, Rena, I'm glad you like that card. Yeah, I agree. It was elegant. Hi, Carrie. Yes, please do. It was a good good one tonight. Okay. It is Carol Brumstad. Is she on? Yes. I can't even remember who's on and who's not. So, Carol, you can choose one of these cute cards, and I will send it to you. And I thought maybe I should go and tell you what is available and what isn't, because shockingly enough, there is a few things that are supposed to be going live here at the beginning of the month, and they're on back order. It seems to be the dies that they're having problems with. I don't know. Yep, congratulations, Carol. Thank you so much, you guys, for the... I thought these two turned out pretty good. Man, I had no idea what I was going to do with the set. But I knew I had seen a couple of really cute cards made with it. So, the one on the right. Okay, I'll put the sticker on here and get it mailed out. And now I'm going to switch over. I'm going to bring the camera down so you're looking at me. so you're not looking at a blank table here. Let's see. Flip it. Okay. And then I'm going to go on my iPad and tell you. Oh, I got it. This thing is just not cooperating. Okay. Whew. Get a workout. All right, let me see. Go into Stampin' Up. Let's see if it's got me. Oh, no, of course not. To log in. Used to be I didn't have to log in so many times, but boy, I sure do now. Let's see. Oh, and of course this side. Char, that jar set you want is not on, is available, so no worries there. Okay. Inventory status. Yeah, I was surprised. I hadn't done this in a while. I thought, ooh, I should probably look. Okay, the Ladybug Garden epoxy shapes, those little guys that go with the Cute as a Bug set, are going to be back available on April 27th. So I hope if you've got them for, if you were using them for Easter, you got them. The old olive specialty rickrack that goes with the same set, May 4th. The Moody Palette Glassy Dots, and that was what these were. Those, April 13th. Boy, April sounds like it's a long ways off, doesn't it? Okay, there's a lot of the blends, combo pen blends that are not available. Let me see, what are the dates on these? March 30th, April 6th. March 30th, April 6th, April 6th. Looks like March 30th or April 6th on most of these. And they're just Strawberry Slush, Cloud Cover, Azure Afternoon, the Light Combo Pack, Stampin' Blends Light Combo Pack, and the Medium Deep. I don't know if they're changing packaging or something. I found it really interesting that all of a sudden all of these blends are not available. Because we haven't had a sale on them or anything, so go figure on that. Okay, paper. Timeless Plaid to be determined. Celebratory Sips to be determined. I think, weren't those on last... I think those are on the last... What do you call it? The last call, I want to say. List. Let me see. Days Like This, Memories of More pack. To be determined. That one is the one that's got all the butterflies on it. Lovely and Beautiful paper, April 6th. Easter Time Mix and Match Ephemera, April 6th. Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper, March 9th. Let's see. Anything? A Faith Collection dies, March 23rd. Gears and Texture dies, March 23rd. Woolly Friends Builder Punch, April 20th. Capturing Smiles dies. It's got a camera, I think, on it. March 23rd. Cutest Crew dies, March 23rd. Lovely Arrangements dies, March 23rd. Scalloped Wishes dies, March 23rd. Springtime Scenes dies, March 23rd. Barbecue Master dies, March 23rd. And Delicate Whispers dies, March 23rd. So Delicate Whispers, that's what I was just using. The dies for that are not available right now until March 23rd. I thought that was interesting that those weren't available, and we haven't even gone live with them. It's just, I don't know what happened. They must have not ordered enough to begin with. So that means that any of the bundles or suites that go with any of those are not available right now until when those come in. Let's see. Low inventory. Let me see if there's anything that is new coming up in that. I didn't think there was unless something's changed. Nature Symphony is low inventory. Nature Walk Suite low inventory. Easter Joy collection, low inventory. Easter assortment, those are the little embellishments, are on low inventory. And they've already got the Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, Summer Splash, and Shy Shamrock, which will be going off here coming up. Those are already on low inventory. And there's some more blends that are on low inventory. That's really weird. Let me see. Any specific new paper? I don't see anything. Low inventory stamps. Nope. Everyday arches and dies. If you haven't gotten those are on low inventory right now. And that's about it. Okay, good. Now I feel better that I've told you all about this stuff. It's just, I was like, wow. So if there was some of the stuff that I mentioned that in the dies that were things that are just going to be coming available the beginning of March, just hang on for a couple weeks and they'll be available for you. So I can't wait to see what the new sets are for kits coming up this next week. I'm anxious to see what those are. And then you remember the darling set that's, let me see, I've got it sitting here. The Notes of Springs. Such a cute little set. I know it's backwards, sorry. And then what I could print of the new paper pumpkin with the beautiful hummingbirds. I only have one coming, and that's my last kit. I haven't signed up for more kits. I usually take a hiatus in the summertime and then go back and have them in the fall. And then these again were the new colors, what you can see on here. This one is Barely Blush. This one's called Crisp Cantaloupe. Somebody said that they thought they had this one. I don't know if you have been able to dig it out. I'm just wondering if it's the same color. And then the Golden Glow, Peaceful Pine, and then the Hydrangea Hue down here on the end. I am looking forward to seeing those. I can't wait to get them, especially the new containers that they're in, the magnetic boxes. I can't wait to show you those. And I will definitely be ordering all of those when they come available. So that's all I have for you tonight. I thank you so much for popping on with me, and I will be back on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Have a great start to your week. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.